Hello and welcome to Astrology News for November 23, 2022. Today in transits. At 10:16 a.m. the Moon is trine Jupiter, and the Moon void of course begins. Mid-morning, the Scorpio Moon trines Jupiter in Pisces, helping us to attract growth opportunities. Exercising discernment and trusting our intuition puts us in touch with serendipity, opening doors through chance connections or established friendships. This is also a time when our spirituality or religious convictions come into play. Use the morning to deepen esoteric studies or flex intuitive skill sets. The Moon then enters a short void of course lasting roughly 2 hours. At 12:16 p.m., the Moon enters Sagittarius, and the Moon void of course ends. Afternoon, the Moon enters Sagittarius, ending its void of course. We are now on the cusp of the Sagittarius new moon, and over the next 2 days, we are in the midst of this expansive, idealistic, fiery energy. Optimism can be our saving grace as well as our downfall. Don't expect to take shortcuts in your journey of self-discovery. Do trust the process. At 2:57 p.m. the Moon is conjunct the Sun. Mid-afternoon, the Sagittarius new moon encourages us to embrace abundance, to become more generous, open-minded, and heart-centered. This period is all about our principles. Consider your beliefs, your morals, and your concept of justice. Who are your heroes? Who do you look up to, and why? Under this lunar event, we are becoming our own teachers, our own authority. We are becoming the kind of person that we would have looked up to as a child, someone who refuses to let challenges prevent them from pursuing their dreams. The Moon trines Jupiter, its ruler, facilitating compassion. There are so many competing visions of our future within us now that it can be hard to consider limiting ourselves to one path. Yet, by getting surgical in our aims, we can pursue the road most aligned with our conscience. Enthusiasm and excitement propel us forward, and a chance to be truly free guides our choices. At 3:02 p.m., Jupiter is direct. Just a few minutes later, Jupiter, which plays a big role in the new moon, stations direct after a 4-month retrograde. The greater benefit has been moonwalking through Aries and Pisces, seemingly stalling growth opportunities. Yet, in reality, it has been sidelining only the projects and ambitions that risk ballooning out of control. If the new moon's perfection in conjunction with this planetary turnaround has any correlation, it is to affirm that we have cut through the treacle and are now in the clear to proceed with our plans. Anything that fell by the wayside in the intervening months was not in our best interest. Anything still left standing can be pursued with greater intentionality, making our plans destined for success rather than combustion. Jupiter is the 5th planet from the Sun and the largest in the solar system. Jupiter's mass is 1,000th that of the Sun, but 2.5 times that of all the other planets in the solar system combined. Jupiter is a gas giant and the axial tilt of Jupiter is relatively small, only 3.13 degrees. As a result, it does not experience significant seasonal changes, in contrast to Earth and Mars. Jupiter's rotation is the fastest of all the solar system's planets, completing a rotation on its axis in slightly less than 10 hours, creating an equatorial bulge easily seen from Earth. The planet Jupiter is visible to the naked eye in the night sky and can occasionally be seen in the daytime when the sun is low. To some of the Babylonians, this object represented their god Marduk. They used Jupiter's roughly 12-year orbit along the ecliptic to define the constellations of their zodiac. The Romans named it after Jupiter and also called it Jove, the principal god of Roman mythology, whose name comes from the Proto-Indo-European vocative compound diu terra, meaning father sky god or father day god. Jupiter was the counterpart to the mythical Greek Zeus, referred to as Dias, the planetary name of which is retained in modern Greek. Jovian is the adjectival form of Jupiter. The older adjectival form jovial, used by astrologers in the Middle Ages, has come to mean happy or merry moods ascribed to Jupiter's astrological influence. In Asia, it was called the wood star, based on the Chinese 5 elements. Chinese Taoism personified it as the Fu star. The Greeks called it Phaethon, blazing. In Vedic astrology, Hindu astrologers named the planet after Brihaspati, the religious teacher of the gods, and often called it Guru, which literally means the heavy one. In Germanic mythology, Jupiter is equated to Thor, whence the English name Thursday for the Roman dies Jovis. This is the stage of the ascension process, which is the incineration of the old form and burning up of the old energies, through stages of healing crises. Once the higher divine blueprint and cosmic ether have been connected to the body, massive healing begins. Sagittarius is commonly represented as a centaur drawing a bow. The constellation Sagittarius lies between Scorpius and Ophiuchus to the west and Capricornus to the east. The Milky Way is at its densest near Sagittarius, as this is where the galactic center lies. Consequently, Sagittarius contains many star clusters and nebulae. In the ascension process, Sagittarius can represent welcoming the new heart, the movement of consciousness into the etheric, the 10th dimensional wave spectrum, blue, black or diamond sapphire electric energy frequency, sexual energy reclamation and mastery, embodiment sequences of inner balance, seraphim healing and walking within the fire of God's inner light. To help clear the way for these new energies to carry you forward, during your meditation, contemplation or visualization, there are some light technologies you can use. The axiotonal alignment is used to realign your physical, astral, causal, mental and etheric vehicles with the source. Axes as in X, Y, Z and tonal as in the sound of God. For maximum effectiveness, these vehicles should be named individually when requesting the axiotonal alignment. The violet flame can be used to transmute pain into light and can be envisioned around the multi-dimensional self to heal the past, present or future, in simultaneous time. The cosmic fire must be used with caution, under the guidance of your mighty I Am presence. A matchstick-sized spark of the cosmic fire can be used to burn up psychic or spiritual debris or cloudiness in the aura. The cosmic fire burns it all up. Please like, share and subscribe to Astrology News. Thank you for watching and have a stellar day.